Well, when I think of sports, I don't think so much about companies as teams, right?
Teams, yeah.
So we worked with the Seahawks, names you would recognize.
Oh.
Gonzaga basketball, names you would recognize.
Oh, yeah.
The U.S. Olympic archery team, the Olympic ski team, the United States national rugby team, right? We've got something to offer that they can't get anyplace else, right? It's that simple.
Yeah.
And we can do things that other people can't. And the challenge, of course, is proving it.
Yeah.
But we've got a record of success. You know, you can go and look at our case studies. Nobody else has got anything close to what we've got in terms of documented results.
Yeah.
Right? And you know the drill. It's always a challenge getting through the clutter and the noise, and everybody and their brother claims they can do all this great stuff. But when it comes time to prove it, well, we've got the proof.
Yeah.
Now, my challenge, frankly, is people look at the results we produce, like some of those things I just told you about, and they can't believe it.
Yeah.
I say, well, here it is. Here's, you know, you can talk to the guy.
Yeah.
Well, yeah. And I said, no, don't give me that stuff. It's like, you don't believe me? You think I'm lying about all this stuff? Right? I didn't build a career doing
You just
that.
talk about your whole process of integrity and commitment and
Yeah,
trust.
exactly. You know, so and the problem is that they're so used to these little narrow, one-dimensional quote solutions that don't actually do anything.
Yeah.
Right, and that's part of the problem with corporate America today. Is we want it all over lunchtime. Give us the brown bag lunch version. No.
Yeah.
You know, it's like Michael Jordan. Yeah, I don't have time to really practice, but I want to be you know, an NBA star.
How do you work with companies when they go through mergers and acquisitions and change leadership? How can you support leaders within that scenario within a corporation?
Mm-hmm. Well, we've done a number of these things.
Ultimately, they're going through a huge change.
Yeah, well, they're going through a huge change. Plus, when you've got a merger going, there's always a lot of fear. All right, who's going to lose their job? Who's going to get to come out on top, et cetera? Which systems ours are there? So there's a lot of that kind of stuff going on. And unfortunately, most companies they don't think this through, so they leave the merger and acquisition process up to lawyers and accountants.
Yeah.
Right? Well, yeah, they sort out the financial and the legal stuff, but they miss completely the cultural stuff.
Yeah.
So we may have a team that's like, well, the integration team, but you know, what are we looking to integrate? Well, they tend to look more at the systems and processes, and that's not where these things fall apart. You know, if you look at the statistics, the vast majority of mergers and acquisitions fail to meet the targeted financial performance that was the driving force to do it in the first place.
Yeah.
And many of them don't even come close.
Yeah.
Right? And the reason isn't because they missed something legally or financially, it's they missed it culturally, right? And how we get the teams to work together. These are leadership failures, not management failures. These are leadership failures.
Yeah.
And that's where we step in. It's like, well, let's look and see, how do we do this? So we've taken, well, I won't mention the company, but they were the result of 7 different acquisitions over the course of 4 or 5 years.
Yeah.
And they never bothered to literally try and do the kind of cultural integration. They did the legal, financial stuff.
Yeah.
But you had these 7 little fiefdoms there. No coordination, no real unification. They had a slogan, but not any real common vision. Yeah. So we took, it was 200 and some of them, senior guys from the whole organization off for a week.
Yeah.
And did what we call our intensive program with them. Right, at the end of which, they went back to work in a structured way with us over the next few months and made progress that the CEO said we couldn't have made it in 10 years. We did it in 6 months.
Yeah.
Right, because you get them on the same page, same language. They built trust with each other. They actually got to talk to people live and in person that they'd never seen before. We brought people in from 56 locations around the planet.
Yeah.
Right, to make this work. And yeah, it cost them a couple $1 million, but the payoff was literally immeasurable. They did a rough calculation for over, they spent, I think it was $2.5 million by the time they finished this whole process and figured out $120 million in return.